Okay, hello and welcome to my laundry room. Today I would like to talk about cloth diapering, which I'm going to be honest, it was a struggle for me to get into cloth diapering. I found it really hard to figure out the language here. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what these terms were, and I actually was using disposables for the first 3 months after I tried using a cloth diaper, because I just thought, this is way too much work. Why am I doing this? Why would anybody do this? Why would anyone talk about this? Why would anyone get excited about this? But now here I am, and I wanted to film this in my laundry room so you can see this is not my favorite room of the house. I feel like with these washing basins, I am like a maiden from the 1800s, like down here in my little dungeon room basically, or my little like house servant room. So I just wanted to begin with saying I see a lot of moms here, especially single moms, when you're thinking, why do I need more work and what do I do? And I see and respect you, because being a single mom is a crazy amount of work, and I have so much respect and admiration for how you do that. And for me, that's very personal, because my grandmother was a single mom after she immigrated from Mexico to the United States, and I don't know how she did it, but single moms are superheroes. So I wanted to first say why I decided to go back into cloth diapering, and then what I learned along the way. So I decided to go give it a try again, because when I first tried it out, I just thought, this is really annoying, this leaks, there's like pee everywhere, and why would I do this when I can just use this disposable, throw it away, and just be done with it. And while I was sitting there with my son, this diaper, it just had like a strong plasticky smell, and I'm so against the use of plastics and synthetics. And then I thought, oh my gosh, Elizabeth, you're such a hypocrite. Here you are against all these synthetic materials, but yet you are falling into the trap of convenience by using these things. So then I was just like, okay, if I'm in a cloth diaper, it better be easy. It must not feel like I'm spending all of my time here in the laundry room, because I have so many other things to do, like start a business and keep my house going, that I need something quick, easy. And that's why I made this framework here. I'm not sure if you can see it. Okay, so you can see here, I put quality to convenience. So I think, first of all, I want to say in life we have choices, and this framework I want to use for more things besides just diapers, but it's a quality to convenience framework. And I think with quality, we can think of health, we can think of durability, we can think of beauty. These things are quality items that last. And then we can think of convenience, it's simple and effortless. So I like to think life is about finding a pretty good balance between convenience and quality, but sometimes I think it's worth it to sacrifice some convenience for better quality, but it also works the other way around. And I wanted to say choices have consequences, and the consequences are neutral, but they can end up being good or bad how you perceive them. So I'm not sure if this is visible, but with the disposable, I think it's high convenience, low quality. And even within the disposables, there are different brands and different things. And I just tried to find the best disposable I could and the least toxic amount of materials. But as I said before, this is not a judgment of what you choose to do. Like I said, for single moms, if you just need to get a diaper on and go, just do what you have to do. But for me, I felt like, okay, I can take some effort to get a little bit better quality, sacrifice some convenience, and do that. So I was really researching what I would do here, and I wanted to throw out, I bought my first cloth diapers at a website called Green Mountain Diapers, because my cousin recommended to buy diapers from there. And this was the supposed quick start guide. 2 sides, single spaced, with very, very narrow margins. And for me, this is not a quick start guide. I just wanted to know what I had to do. And this was after spending, like, being up till 2 a.m. trying to figure out just like what the F kind of cloth diaper I wanted, because they used all this different type of language that I've never heard before, like workhorse, flats, pre-folds, hybrids, all-in-ones. And I'm just like, what can I put on my baby? Put it on him and like go, because this is not okay. So I don't normally get stressed but this piece of paper that arrived with my diapers made me stressed out. Because I mean, it talks about all of these things to avoid. It talks about having realistic expectations and the pH of the water and the science of laundry. And I'm just like, what do? I just want to use an effing diaper. Like, why am I switching this? And I thought I wasted all the money on this. And I'll just get into it later. So that was my quick start guide from Green Mountain Diapers. And like I said, I felt regret and thinking, why did I do this? This is clearly not me. And Elizabeth just give it up. You made a mistake. Your research was not good. You just didn't do it right. So, but I'm happy to say I've been cloth diapering now since the beginning of March, and now it's almost the end of April, and I think I have a hang of it. And my husband, he can also figure out how to use these diapers, so I think my research was better. But I started off, okay, so I'm not sure if you can see this on the screen because I'm filming it here, with the OG cloth, which I think is the highest quality, lowest convenience. And let me just show you this one. Oh, it falls, that was me. So this is from a German brand called Disana, and this is how it looks. And this is when I first started cloth diapering, when my son was first born. And I did not know you needed this thing, so this thing you have to buy separate, and I didn't buy it. I bought like this other thing, it looks like a rag as well. I thought that was what you put in there. And so I messed up, and like I said, it's really confusing, and I feel like it's like gatekeeps the terms, and it's like this private club of people who cloth diaper, and if you don't cloth diaper, you're not like allowed in the club. And so you don't know the cool terms or the slang or what to buy. And so this is a 3-part system. I mean, I still love these shorts. I just put them on my son whenever because it's basically the only bottoms he wears because they're wool and I love wool. But it's actually part of this diaper system. But this one, the positive I have is that it's all organic, and I feel like when I put it on my son, he looks like a cute little Roman baby. But honestly and realistically speaking, I am not grabbing these diapers because they just are inconvenient. So if we look at my it's a mess in here, it's chaos. So if we look at my framework again, which I'm not sure if you can see it, it's high in quality, low in convenience. So I am probably not going to be grabbing this most days, maybe on a special day, but then it leaks and my husband's like, our son is wet, and I'm just like, that's why I don't grab these. But they're made from the best materials, and I like that they will fit your baby for a long time. And that's also the nice thing about cloth diapers. If you buy them either secondhand or new, you could just keep using them. So that was that. And then from my hours of research, I decided on doing all-in-ones, which I had no idea what that meant, but that basically, for me, means that it is the closest thing to a normal diaper, which is what I wanted. I just wanted something that looked like a diaper, acted like a diaper, but instead of throwing it in the trash, I threw it on the side of my bathtub to just sit there because I only have 12 of them, and I just wash them every morning. But I'll get into that later, why I have my original 12, and I'm just doing laundry every morning so far, which it's not too bad. I just have to walk down the stairs and go into this room. So it looks like this. There's like these 2 little floppy things, and then you do this and you clip it on, which for me, that's like the amount of work that I would like to do. And so I've been really happy with these actually. These are the ones I've been using for about 2 months now, and I'm using the brand Thirsties. And this is the natural all-in-one. And again, I think it has this synthetic material here, which for me, that's why I thought I wanted the Disana, because it didn't have any synthetics. But I will admit here, so it doesn't leak, and I mean, it's not too much on my baby's skin, and I think it's better than the disposable. I will be okay with the synthetic material here. And there you hear me admit that. So here is a good use of a synthetic, but inside it's natural cotton and hemp. And so on my framework, I'm putting the all-in-one here, where it's pretty good quality. It has most of the things I'm looking for, and it's more convenient. So that is what I have here, but I was really disappointed because I went on eBay and I bought these all-in-ones, and I didn't realize that different brands, like this one is from Bum Genius, it's actually the inside little thingy, I still don't even know the proper term, someone will probably correct me, is made out of polyester and synthetic material. So I'm just like, why would I put this on my baby if it's also a synthetic material? I'd rather just use a disposable. So just be aware that within the cloth diapers, like this one, I don't really see the point of it because it's still a synthetic, but it's just a synthetic that you don't throw away. So I mean, yeah. So that's where I am right now. And then let me grab my framework again. And another thing why I waited to make this video, but I'll just make a second one, is I thought these were gonna revolutionize my diapering, again at 3 a.m. in the morning when I was researching for, I don't want to admit how many hours. So I found this brand called Amac. That's how I was watching French YouTubers pronounce it, so I don't really speak French, but that's how they were saying it. And all of a sudden, after studying this for so long, I was starting to understand the French. So it's a French brand, and I realized while I was living in Europe, I think the French, they have a good quality to convenience, like a natural built quality to convenience, let's say, compass. And I know the French, or I'm going to be assuming here, but from my assumptions of the French, they want it to be quite convenient and good quality, and they do not want to be bothered with dealing with poop and pee. Just from my experience of like Parisian people and how much they want to deal with that, it's not very high. So this, I think it's supposed to be like hammock in English, but Amac, in case you are wondering what I wrote here and you can't read it, I can write it in the description. I ordered it at the beginning of March. They shipped it March 20th, and it's stuck in customs still at the end of April. So I really wanted to try these out because they look really cool. You can put like a little clothy thing on the inside for when you're at home. But then when you don't, you still have like this outer part, and you can put a little organic cotton disposable thing in there for while you're traveling. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I need. I think in the United States, they do sell something similar, and they call it hybrids because I've just been like researching these things now. But the French ones, they just looked really cute and they look sleek and they look nice quality. So I wanted to try them out, but they're stuck in customs, and I hope I can get them before my son is out of diapers. So I will keep you updated on those French ones because I thought they would be the best ones, but I guess the negative is they never arrived. But it could be partially my fault because I also bought their powdered detergent, which is a white powder. So I could say that was a little mess up on my part because shipping white powders from Europe to America tend to get stopped in customs for a while. I did that once when I sent flour from the Netherlands to my mom to bake, and then I realized it got stuck in customs for quite a while, and I think they probably tested it and realized it was just flour. So yeah, and I'm just gonna interject one more thing about this cloth diapering because now I'm already on my little rant. I've been training my son to, the proper term is elimination communication, but then again, I don't really like these terms and labels for things. I just want to call it, when my son has to go poop, I know he has to go poop, so I just hold him over the toilet and let him poop, so I don't have to deal with like a poopy diaper. But if I was dealing with poopy diapers, I don't think I would really want to be using this because it just kind of, it gets in there, and I just hear people talking about how they like hose it down and clean it off, and it's fine, but I'm happy I don't really have to deal with that. So I can recommend, if you are dealing with a child, it's nice to learn how they poop, but then again, that's just what I'm doing, and I found that, I mean, I just want something that I can do that benefits my son and benefits me, and it's just maybe a little bit extra effort to have things better for both of us. I like little compromises like that. And so that's how I feel about the poop diapers. But the French people on their videos, they even said you could put a little, in their version, you can put a little liner on the inside. So when the baby poops, you can just pick up the little liner, throw that out, and then not have to worry about the entire diaper hosing it off with the poop. That's why I thought these French ones were going to be the best thing ever. But as I said, if you order them, please do not order them with their white powder, because then they'll get stuck in customs. And once I get these diapers, I will let you know how they are if I get them. But I'm hopefully positively thinking that they will arrive within the next month. So I think that is that, because I don't really want to hang out in this room anymore. So I hope that was helpful for you. And if you're curious about cloth diapers, please ask me any questions. I'm just someone who likes to be pretty straightforward, and if something works for me, it's great, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm going to be honest with you, because ideally, in an ideal world, I would have my baby in this, and it just makes me sad that it leaks and my husband can't use it. But that's just how I feel about that, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on this and let you know how I feel about these. So best of luck with you if you are confused with this whole diaper world, because I know I was, and I am figuring it out, and I'm just trying to share what my knowledge has taught me, and I think that's how being a mom works. You can help other moms, but yeah, I found it a little bit difficult to find stuff about this. So talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.